you're on.
All right, good afternoon, basketball fans. We hope you can hear us fine and dandy today. You might want to check your sound if for some reason it's like we're not coming through.
Into the first
Let
quarter.
us know. So on the chat or a text message, if you got one of our numbers or something, let us know you can't hear us, so we'll know that we need to make some adjustments. We got Baldwyn and Marietta girls on the floor right now. They're getting ready for this second round of the junior high state tournament here at East Mississippi Community College. Both teams made the track down here. Baldwyn has significantly less girls than Marietta, but we won't know how it's going to go till we tip the ball off. We got 17 people on already.
Good. Help us share the link.
Share the links. Let everyone know back home. Even if you know people from Baldwyn,
Yes.
share a link with them so everyone can watch. We'll bring as much North Mississippi basketball to you as possible. It's kind of aggravating, Dina, that we live
20 minutes away.
Yeah, the campuses, I think I Google mapped it, and from Baldwyn High School to Marietta Junior High was like 12 and a half miles. But we had to drive 100 to get down here.
Came all the way to school. But I do like that they're doing these tournaments because it gives, when else would these girls get to play in a college gym?
Yes,
I think that's awesome.
Absolutely.
But it is funny the way it failed that Baldwyn and Marietta are playing each other. I could have just carpooled down here,
Should have carpooled. No, we had a bunch. We had a whole crew of Marietta folks stay and Meridian and Scuba last night, so had that experience for them. The boys game will be immediately following this one. We do have a pretty good crowd. We had a big crowd here this morning. When I walked in the gym, I asked them, I said, y'all just spend the night in the gym? They just kind of looked at me. I knew they had hotel rooms, but they were all here and ready to go.
They were.
So we're good to go.
So this girls team y'all have here, 17 and 0.
17 and 0. Played a lot of basketball games. The season is kind of weird. You get a lot of games in October, Dina, and then it gets a little slow in November, and then pick back up. And a lot of times, as a former coach, like when you leave for Christmas break, you don't know what team is coming back.
Right.
Some come back well, some come back better, some come back very rusty. It just kind of depends. Now, this won't be a factor much in this girls' game. The boys' game, the Baldwyn, last time we played them, in the boys' game, they had football boys still out, so it might be a different ball game here.
May have to see some new faces. Now, last night was y'all's first game since Christmas, or y'all have one?
We played Wheeler.
Okay, gotcha.
January, right after Christmas.
Okay.
Before we actually even started back.
Okay. So not a full 3 weeks off, but still a couple weeks off can make a difference. Just get a little rusty. But yeah, this is a really good girls team.
You can't see at home, guys, but there's a very good crowd here. You kind of see up under our stuff. We got a whole kids student section down there. Got a good crowd here. I'm gonna say we probably have 100 people here or so right now to represent the Lady Raiders.
You can pan over here to you basketball boys and give them a shout out.
Bless them. Now, I don't know if y'all can see or not, that big giant white thing there, that's Glenn Ashton Jumper's leg. He's got it in a brace. He did go to the doctor yesterday. Don't have a verdict on what it is. Just know that for today he will be out. Going back to the doctor on Monday to see what's going on with that. We hope for the best. We'll go from there. Now we will have a lot of basketball going on today, Dina. We got these two games, and then immediately on this same channel, sorry folks, but it's going to be the same two people bringing you the Hills Chapel game today.
Hills Chapel.
I'll try not to call them Marietta. I still got enough of Hills Chapel gear in my closet that I think I can do right for that game.
We can.
We'll have 4 games here today. We will stop each live stream and start over each game just so it's easier to find on YouTube and it's not so long. If you go back to rewatch it, the scrub time's not as long and everything. And there's also tonight later on New Site TV that will be, and probably Blue Devil TV as well. The high school finals will be in New Site. We'll be playing Boonville in both of those. That's at Northeast.
I heard, what's the commentators that do it? It's Carter Smith.
Carter and Joden.
And they said they were going to call it right down the middle because they're going to be broadcast on both Blue Devil TV and New Site TV. And they said same broadcasters. They're going to call it even, call it neutral.
You'll be able to find the game on both
yes,
platforms.
both channels. Yes.
Okay.
They
for those of you Raider fans at home, I'm working on getting a Marietta channel like the Hills Chapel Athletics have. You have to get permission and you got to get 24 hours before they actually let you go live. But today, for the sake of it, easy to find, we found it all and we're just going to keep it here on the Hills Chapel channel. we can just jump over there and find that later on.
It's really a fun thing, and I know we've done it at Hills Chapel the last several years, but you're really the one that started it during COVID when you had to restrict the number of people that could come to games.
That was
y'all started.
COVID basketball was tricky. Now we've done some different issues. We started out Facebook Live. Now especially the YouTube channel. I think we have less trouble with that. It's a little bit easier to find. Everybody has a YouTube app. The phone makes it easier. We like doing these games. We'll try to. We don't have any sponsorships this go around. We'll try to do shout outs. If you give us a comment on the YouTube channel, it'll pop up here on our screen. We'll give you a shout out. If you got a favorite ball player, we'll shout out to her. No, we got a special shout out going on later on in the ball game. We'll hold that surprise for later. We got 3 minutes to go to the game time. Dana, I'll just tell you this: the girls yesterday, Marietta has 4 8th graders to start. All 4 of them played a significant amount of time. Yesterday, the scoring wise was pretty much even kill across the board. Now Baldwyn, I'm not sure. We don't have their classifications.
We don't.
I do know that one of their leading players is the superintendent at Baldwyn, his daughter, Caroline Craven, Raymond Craven, Monica. That's her parents. She's one of their go-to players.
She's a 7th grader, 8th grader.
She is I think she's an 8th grader. I'm pretty sure. I remember seeing her play last year. There's a little bit of Marietta connection there. Her mom, Monica, she used to teach. She's actually my teacher, Dana, way back.
Really? I didn't know that.
Ago. She probably don't want me telling that. May make her feel old. But she was my 8th class teacher.
All right. I didn't know that.
For 1 year, I believe. So long history between Marietta and Baldwyn playing basketball. With that, 2 minutes to go in the ball game, folks. We will have a tip-off here shortly. It looks like we're going to be working with a 3-man crew. Again, we got after the referees pretty bad yesterday. Maybe they won't get everybody's blood pressure up this early.
I was watching y'all from home last night, and I thought, them Marietta folks are about to get after some referees.
It was not good. It was not a crowd night, so that's good.
You never know what you might hear at these ball games. And I try to tell David, I don't know what the referees get paid, but it's not enough. No, it's never enough. But I like the ones that get into it and they take it serious for sure.
Absolutely. Now, if there's any issues with broadcast at home, other than the fact y'all are stuck with us, let us know. We'll see what we can do to fix it. I'll try not to pan around too much. I don't make anybody motion sick moving the camera around. With that, I can tell you this, Dina, the Lady Raiders have made their whole season with pressing, put a lot of pressure on the ball, try to get up down the floor. Baldwyn seems to do that some. I remember playing them earlier in the year. It went our favor. They did give us a little bit. I think it was a slow start. I think the first quarter it was pretty much. I think maybe been like 10-4, and then we just kind of turned the Jets on after that. But we'll see. How that goes.
It should be a good ball game. And how is it as a former athlete? How is it playing back to back? Like these girls played last night, turned around playing at lunch today. I bet they're gonna be a little tired.
I believe I've seen a photo. Some of them had a swimming pool last night. They went swimming. Hopefully that was rehab swimming.
For medicinal purposes,
purposes, not just having fun. So a lot of times, when you don't have, one thing about this one that's going to be different is this is a Saturday. They did not play. They did not go to school.
Yeah, that's helpful.
Athlete, that throws you off your routine though, because you're used to going through math class, having break, eating in the cafeteria, getting on the bus, and playing night games. Now a lot of times on Saturdays, it depends on who's morning people and who's not. I do know we asked the girls, Coach McDonald down here with our girls, he told us that they were tired and they'd get to it. So we're here. We're going to have the national anthem here, so everyone at home can join us and we get ready for basketball action.
I can't believe they didn't ask you to sing the national anthem, Andrew.
We would not want to wish that on anybody.
Welcome, basketball fans, to PC Curry.
We're ready here for the introductions. I don't know if y'all can hear that all or not, so I'm not going to talk over here. Just give a little moment.
They said at home we sound loud and clear, so that's good. Thank you, Miss Donna.
Second round game, the girls' action between the designated visiting team, the Marietta Lady Raiders, and the designated home team, the Baldwyn Lady Cats. Let's meet.
Trying to get excited, and just I think everybody's still about half asleep. He did say here at this ball game, Marietta will be the guest on the scoreboard today. They will be wearing their black uniforms. They will be the
Number 3, Claudia Ann Brown.
I believe Byron's going back with Coach Sparks is going back with his normal lineup. He's had the same start all year long. Claudia Ann Brown, number 3. That's our only 7-3 start.
Number 10,
she started every ball. Johnny Kate Lindley, number 4. Big power forward.
Number 12,
Laura Green plays point guard for us. Harley Lindsay. I hope she kind of gets going a little bit. Yesterday she struggled a little bit shooting the ball. She had some points, but she usually knocks down that corner jumper. Wouldn't go yesterday. Maybe today she got some other shot. And we got Baldwyn introduction.
Number 1,
they're starting 5.
Caroline.
He called her Carolyn.
Carolyn.
We don't age her that much. She's Caroline Craven. I seen about her earlier. Number 2.
Number 13, Nadia.
They got on to me when we played Baldwyn because they said I couldn't pronounce his name correct. So we have to go last name, guys. I'm not going to say it again. If you know some Baldwyn and wants to watch the ball game, share this link and pick it up on the YouTube channel. And just Google search, on YouTube, Hills Chapel Athletics. We're getting ready to play ball.
Play ball.
We're ready for that. There's a baseball game going on campus today. That's a baseball play.
Play ball.
Say play ball.
That's right.
So here we are going to play
Well,
ball.
and listen, Baldwyn don't have much depth on their bench. Bless them. I only had 8 down, and they've only got 2 on the bench, so they're missing a few.
So get in foul trouble. Maybe a short ball game. That's what we had trouble with yesterday too, with the boys' game with Calhoun City. We'll be playing 6-minute quarters here, regulation, just like normal basketball rules. We went over this yesterday, but if you get up by 35, they run the clock. 5 fouls in a quarter.
How do you like that rule this year?
That's
a new rule. I like it. I think I like
it. It makes the game flow a little bit. Girls basketball is all about jump balls and fouls. We can avoid that. We're good.
Hey,
we do control the tip here.
When I watch Hill Chapel games, sometimes I just keep up with the jump balls because I feel like that's usually the high scorer is the jump ball.
Absolutely. Got the shot goes up by Abuse. Came out. Put back up. Offensive rebound. Not good. Here we are getting in the trap. Raiders get the steal.
Get in there.
2 points by John and Kate Lindley. That's their shot in the first effective ball game. I was laying this up for Coach Sparks for victory day. He would love to put pressure on the ball, pick up steals and deflections just like so, script it the way he wants to.
Good.
Little ball movement there. 3 people touch the ball on that shot, don't get it. Put back is too strong on the backboard.
Like I say, we got to make those under the goal.
Saturday basketball. Depends on which team is awake. John and Kate Lindley will pick up a hustle foul there.
Did they call it? Yeah, he did.
They called it on number 4.
I was hoping they were going to call a jump ball.
Just like Coach Sparks pull in a full court press, not half court, and pick them up full court here. We are close enough that we can't zoom out see the whole floor. We will have a turnover. Stepped out of bounds there by Caroline Craven, Lady Bearcats. Now, folks at home, you can't see where we're shooting this ball game from, but every time I move my foot, Dana moves her foot, the platform kind of bows a little bit. So if it looks like an earthquake's happening, it's just us
us moving a little bit.
Stretch our feet, trying not to get back spasms, standing still the whole time. I feel like I'm in a deer stand.
Right.
Just looking at me the whole time.
This is definitely not more than a 2-man booth here.
Definitely not. A little strong on the shot there. Baldwyn picks up the rebound. Those shots will eventually fall. Just got to keep taking them. Everything's where it's supposed to be. Raiders go there with they're going to get us out of bounds again.
Out of bounds.
There by the Bearcats. And Marietta will turn over there. Pick up ball back our direction. Claudia Brown will bring the ball up the court. Now, Baldwyn's dropping back into a 2-3 zone. That's kind of been everyone's go-to defense against us this year. Sit back and make us beat them in the half court.
Get in
there. Great
there.
pass right there.
Yes.
by Leah Hughes and layup by Laura Lindsay. Nice job on her part. Then it does help being at the school, so I don't have to look at the roster and know the girls' names, but I will have to rely on you this next go around for those names.
I will. I got you.
Pick up a foul there. A foul on Claudia Brown, number 3.
Now, do y'all wear these black jerseys very often? I don't know that I've seen the. Okay.
We actually have reversables now. It's either black or white. We don't have a red right now.
Okay.
Kids seem to like that better. Hey, we'll do what the kids want.
I like the black. I think it makes the red stand out good.
That's a good defensive play there. Didn't get the turnover. Just got a hustle play there. The score right now, if you're watching from home, is 4-0 in favor of the Lady Raiders.
No, I
don't believe the Baldwyn Bearcats have got a shot off yet, have they?
They've not even made it down here in this zone. I mean, I don't even think they've gotten under the goal. I don't even think they've made any shots yet or had taken any shots.
Back at home that did not watch the ball game yesterday, if you see here at East Mississippi, there's 3 different three-point lines.
Yes.
And if I'm not mistaken, the white one is the one that we follow here for the game today. The other 2 are college.
So we follow the white line?
Follow the white line.
The black line is for college girls, red line for college boys?
As far as I know, that is correct.
Another steal.
Another steal. Put back, they're going to give us to the ball. No, they're going to
call a foul.
I'm really shocked they didn't call the travel there, but we'll take it. Got a blocking foul on the Bearcats.
Number 23, that's Araya Wren.
And here we got with the inbounds play.
Now, are these the same referees you had last night?
3 it was. But last night, I believe they got paid per foul call.
Exactly.
They kept calling them.
Well, but then they wouldn't call a foul on that one that kept shoving off until the very end.
The very end.
I thought,
And he fouled out. We're going to have a substitute here by Baldwyn Bearcats.
That is number 2 coming in the game.
Not going to let her come in until she gets her uniform tucked in. So
serious about that.
3 are taking this thing. Yesterday, they made a girl band-aid up her earrings. So, they're no jokes here. Got a shot there, a little long on the rebound. Put back up by Johnny Kate Brennan. This again on the put back. Claudia Brown bringing it back around the top of the key. Trying to set something up. We're going to go from downtown. And, just because
you think that line throws them off? They think they're at their 3-pointer.
At Health Chapel Marietta, you're getting close to out of bounds when you almost hit the wall. Here you got 50 feet almost out of bounds, and the kids' depth perception is a little bit different for these. You wonder from home, it says we have 79 people watching this ball game. We appreciate that.
I heard they can't hear you as well. You may need to pull your mic up a little bit. It may have just fallen down a little bit. But yeah, we got all right, 2 more by Johnny Kate. We may reach our record. We're up to 83. That's awesome. I really don't know. We usually stay in the numbers like 40s and 50s.
All right, well, last night the highest I saw was 112.
That's awesome. I love it.
We'll shoot for maybe at some point today we can get up to, push big numbers.
I think this is fun to do, and I hope it keeps growing because it does. I mean, everybody likes to come to the games. It's a great atmosphere, but then when you can't, it's nice to be able to do it at home.
It's a long way down to the University of Scuba.
Yes. Foul on Johnny Kate. That's going to be 2 on her.
2 on Johnny Kate. Then we have an 8-0 score. 2 minutes and 54 seconds left in this quarter. We'll set Johnny Kate down. Bring in Sophia Hall. I said, Marietta's going to try to put the pressure on the ball and turn people over. Works out percentage-wise because you don't get shots off, you can't score.
That's right.
You have to shoot the basketball.
I mean, I tell you, they've yet to get down under the goal. Or even around the 3-point line is about as far as they've gotten, and that's been few and far between. These girls are doing a good job.
Sophie Hall for 3. Short.
Got her on rebound.
Put back, a little too strong. That's the thing about these Saturdays, dude. That's what I was saying. A lot of times you struggle. Nice play. A lot of times on Saturdays you struggle trying to get woke back up and get back in the groove of things. Got the steal. Missed the shot. Went back with it. Tried it again. I think it's the hoodie, Dana, with the microphone. I'm trying to see. I think it may be picking up more of my shirt. They talking.
We'll get it.
I didn't realize how country and ignorant I sounded until I watched myself last night.
I know. You can't go back and watch yourself. You just got to say what you needed to say and hope it falls well.
Shooting, made our first free throw. That was something that plagued us yesterday. They ended up shooting free throws. We did not shoot the ball well. I think we shot about 40% from the free throw line, and that can come back to bite you against really good teams.
Every point counts.
Baldwyn takes it down the floor, and
several steps.
the fans, as usual, called the play before the referee had time to blow the whistle. Sometimes you run it down the court as a referee, and you're out of breath, so it takes you a minute to get yourself to blow the whistle. The fans call it before you have to.
They got you.
They got it covered. Got
Get in
from
there.
downtown. Missed a shot there by Bella Green's, what I call heat check 3. Oh, Marietta's trying to get the ball down the floor. Marietta
Making it difficult for them.
That's the first shot of the day. Still didn't draw any iron or backboard. Just dribble around there by the Bearcats. Trying to see what they can do. Craving up for 2.
Didn't make it.
Did not go in. Ball went up again. It's what you call volleyball when it comes to girls basketball. Throwing it from one side to the other with some rebounds. Should be some time in the lane, or we got a carry instead. That's something we stayed on the referees about yesterday was 3 seconds in the lane a whole bunch.
I do like when they can have 3 referees. I know that's not always the norm for junior high ball, but it is helpful.
It's expensive, but I think it gets you a better product by the time it's all said and done, Dina. Having 3 now. Baldwyn's in that 2-3. Got a rejection there by the Lady Bearcats. Blocked the shot by Johnny-Kate Lindley. Bella Green in pursuit. Tips the ball out of bounds. Did not get the steal, but now we get to reset. Set up, make them run an inbounds play. We're already up to 95, Dana.
Woo! We're going to be big time, Andrew. They're going to be calling us from ESPN. The country ESPN. We'll have to get like a Mississippi ESPN.
Instead of the Deportes, it'd be the redneck version.
Yes.
The Marietta version.
The Marietta version.
Got a shot there by Bella Green.
Good job, Bella Green. That puts her up to 6 points in the ball game. 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Good.
Almost a foul there. I'm glad they didn't call that. That's what you call a hustle play. Got a foul there on the ball one Lady Bear.
Number 20.
Number 20.
Mia Dufford. It's going to be 3 for Baldwyn.
Now, this is something that Marietta has done very well this year is inbounds plays. We scored a lot of points running inbounds plays.
Well, let me see. I missed a foul somewhere. They've got Marietta with 3 fouls. Do you know who else got a foul? I got 2 on Johnny-Kate. Claudienne. Okay.
I had a wide open layup. She just didn't pass the ball. I think she just looked
Get in there.
Got a 3-point shot there by Bella Green.
That puts her up to 9 points. 15-0 is your score.
Got a timeout called right there by the Lady Bearcats. She called that timeout then because he was about to have a 5-second call.
Yeah.
Our score right now with 23 seconds left to go is 15-0 in favor of the
Lady Raiders.
Lady Raiders.
All right, so I've got Johnny-Kate Lindley with 4 points, Bella Green with 9, and Laura Lee Lindsay with 2. So doing good today.
Like I said, on Saturdays, the junior high girls, you support the junior high girl. You want to sleep in on Saturdays.
Yes.
And you don't want to get up. You definitely don't get up and go run the court and sleep in Mississippi.
Right.
Now, this team is very devoted. They've had a goal all year, and they've set it. They're going to strive for it. But it does take a minute to get going on Saturdays.
Yes. So, pending the weather on Monday, where does the Raiders and Lady Raiders fall with the county Prentice County tournament?
Playing it. Well, I say
y'all get a bye on Monday.
We have a 7th grade game
for
boys late that afternoon. I think we have the last game. So we will not.
Y'all don't play till Wednesday.
We won't play till the 8th graders won't play till Wednesday. 7th grade boys, I think, play at 4 o'clock. That will be at Baldwyn on the Bearcats. They're hosting the county tournament this year. Now, the county tournament when there's snow in the forecast is a nightmare. I've had to do that before. It does not go well. I've talked with a couple different administrators and coaches along in the league for people at home wondering what happens if we get snow and miss some school and whatnot. But we've already decided we've got so many people playing in this tournament that we will play around this junior high tournament, not make someone have to pick Prentice County tournament or the playoffs.
That's good.
We're not going to do that. So
yeah.
That's a good thing. just hypotheticals here. They're thinking,
Stolen by Bella Green.
oh, we got a steal and a score there by Bella Green. Right there at the end of the quarter. That's a good way to finish off. 17-0. 17-0. And if my calculations are right, they have maybe 2 or 3. At this time, we said about a special guest. We have a special guest here. Miss Sheila Whitley has able to join us.
See if we can zoom in a little bit there. Hey, Miss Sheila.
Our ball team wants to give you a little shout out there. So thank you, Miss Sheila. I hope you get to see that at home. I'm glad you're getting able to watch the ball games today. So shout out there. This team, this whole community, Dana, has a lot of class. We try to take care of our own. We've done different events. We talked about this earlier. 10 years ago, Marietta and Hills Chapel don't share a stream service.
No,
we share ball games and stuff. And I mean, we were talking this year how we did a little bit for Coach Hodem and Harper between skills and things. I think that's what brings the community stronger.
Yes.
We appreciate everyone joining.
Because when we were in school, we were rivals. We did not talk to the Hills Chapel kids. Andrew and I both went to Marietta growing up. We didn't talk to Hills Chapel kids till we had to as freshman year, right? Like we weren't friends.
It's not the case anymore.
No, they're all buddies.
Because of that Snapchat thing now, they're all friends. They talk with each other all the time. They know more. Some of them are bigger buddies with people from other schools.
Yes.
And not just Hills Chapel Marietta, but I see that among kids in different schools. We got girls with a bunch of buddies from like Iuka,
right?
Tishomingo. So I mean, you know,
I think a lot of that comes too from the Little League basketball that we do. Like Marietta and Hills Chapel has done that for several years, and like our kids go there and play, and their kids come here and play, and you know, but back several years ago that wouldn't have been the case.
3 for Craven. She knocks it down.
First points for them.
We call her Graven.
It sounded like
Must
it, didn't it?
Who knows? Anyway, we know who it is. Caroline Craven. 3
Carolyn,
3 points.
bless her.
That was a nice play, just a little bit slow in execution. Good defense there by Baldwyn for the deflection. We'll have an inbounds play here by the Lady Raiders.
It was our ball.
Score is 17-3 for those of you wanting at home. We got a jump shot and the strip still there. We can still control the basketball by the Lady Raiders right here. We're going to take that shot.
Get in there.
And a little long on the rebound.
Woo!
Got a scrap there. They're going to give us
a jump ball.
You called that a jump ball.
We'll take it.
That's what you call stealing your possession, Dina. We had no business having that ball. Get your hands on it. Change the possession area. Have an inbounds play right here. We got a lob pass into Sophie Hall. We'll take that foul. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. Yesterday she was disowned by her father by the way she was shooting free throws. So maybe she'll redeem herself today. Baldwyn's got 2 girls now with 2 fouls, correct? No.
No.
Okay, they just have 4 total.
Yeah, 4 total.
I was wishing them in the foul trouble.
I know. They, I mean, honestly, for a junior high girls game, there's not as many fouls as normal. Normally, fouls are a big thing.
And a lot of
so
times
they are playing very controlled.
You don't see very many fouls. Good pass right there by Bay Abuse to Bella Green for 2. A lot of times you see that it's 2 teams that's not playing very aggressive. But when we got teams that's pressing here, and still not many fouls. That's good. That's a good thing.
Pressure, but under control.
Yes, absolutely. While we're in play here, we want to shout out to East Mississippi. They were so gracious to give us their Wi-Fi password. I thought I was going to have to pay for it.
Oh, no.
They kind of gave me the business, but we was just kidding. They gave us the Wi-Fi so we can bring the ball in. Good basket right there by Bay Abuse. I guess our first buckets of the ball game. Marietta's sitting back, choose not to go to that half-court trap, go back to the 2-3 zone. May got away with the travel there, according to the Marietta fans. Referee don't call it, it didn't happen. I try to tell kids that all the time. They don't fuss with the referees. If they don't call it, it didn't happen. Even if everyone in the stands saw it.
Right.
You know, it is what it is. We're going to get an out-of-bounds call.
I've never seen a referee be like, oh, you're right, let me change that call based on. But I got tickled last night. We were sitting at home watching y'all, and something happened, and somebody said, go to the replay.
Yeah. But I didn't say that to anybody on the. I saw someone say that in the comments, but the referee was standing right in the middle of half court where we could have seen it was a call on a back court or not, and the referee was standing in the way, so we couldn't have seen it on the replay if we wanted to.
Yeah, they said, show the replay.
Baldwyn's back in that 2-3. Shot goes up by
Johnny
Kate Lindley. Rebound Marietta.
Still having trouble getting some of those shots to fall. They've had a good
do
look.
like Cliffy Franklin and get some of that sticky hands for her. We can't play on basketball on his rebounds. We'll see from there how this goes. We got 21-3 lead.
Got a shout out here from Madonna Cook, says go Marietta. Glad you're watching us from home. Up to 103. We are definitely breaking records. That's awesome.
Marietta sitting back in that 2-3 zone. When you get a lead, Dina, you don't really have to force the issue a whole lot. Especially when you know you got more games to play in the coming weeks. You want to make sure no one gets hurt. So it's easy to just let the game come to you after that. But the problem is you can't get relaxed and then need to turn it back on. You don't get in the habit of that. So when we play any system, Coach Bart's done a good job of that so far this season.
Who did they just call a foul on?
I have no idea.
Me either. We got a foul. We don't know who it was on.
One thing. They got a nice scoreboard here, but it will not put up the player foul. So,
that is nice to have.
I'm say it's probably not on Johnny Kate Lindley. She'd be coming out of the ball game.
Yeah, she's got 2 fouls. She's going to have to be cautious on that.
Not going to be her foul. Very wisely just dribble back around the horn there, not try to force the issue. Got a shot, goes up by, got Evan Bella Green with the shot. We have not shot the ball very well so far, but we did keep shooting because there will be more games in this gym hopefully later on.
Yes, we have. They have forced a lot of turnovers though. That's been their strong point right now.
Absolutely.
It's not getting some of those shots to fall that normally fall easy for some of the girls, so they'll get warmed up.
Now that's something that when you see playing this tournament, these JUCO gyms, shooting does not really travel well. We talk about Northeast.
Yes.
Newside had a trouble last night. Girls shooting the basketball at Northeast. The depth perception, the way these goals are set up, a lot of times it's a little bit harder for kids to kind of judge on shooting. So sometimes you have to learn to win other ways. We're going back to the trap here. Pretty sure that may have been they're going to call it a jump ball.
With a little backcourt-ish there,
on the backcourt on the pivot foot. Now, the possession area, we can't see it. We're on the opposite side of the scorer's table. Possession area. Yesterday we had a little issue with that on the scoreboard too, so we'll just have to go with what the referees tell us on possession area. So back in that trap, ball inbounds the ball. Caroline Craven trying to get it across half court. They've been very patient with the trap. They've only got up just a couple shots. That backside post player cut has been open against our trap. They just haven't been able to capitalize on it. I mean, that's the thing as a coach. You put so much pressure on the ball, you're going to give that up, but you'll take that gamble because percentages, they're not going to get that.
They're not getting that far.
For how many turnovers we get. So we'll take that. Got a shot goes up right there by Bea Buse on rebound. This is something you'll see Coach Sparks probably get on the girls about quit shooting, take the ball to the hole.
Right.
Sometimes you just kind of have to slow down until you get feeling it and feel the game out. Got a rebound there by Johnny Kate Lindley. Wisely holds up and sets something up for that. So we're settling for that jumper. 2 more dribbles and she goes layup,
Right.
Girls will eventually see that.
Yeah, got to slow down a little bit. And
I don't know if y'all can tell, but I don't have the camera there yet. Coach Sparks is kind of sitting there holding his hands out like, why? Why are we doing that? He wants them to be aggressive, take the ball to the goal. Heather King, thanks for watching us. We'll try not to bore y'all to death too bad. It looks like you're going to be in for a long day listening to me and Dina.
Hey.
We'll sit and watch all these games. We're glad you're watching from home, and everyone else is watching from home too. If for some reason you're watching, I guess it's terrible for me to say. I was told yesterday we had somebody that didn't think we had any sound on. They had their phone on mute the whole time. Kind of pointless for me to tell you to make sure you don't have your phone on mute because you couldn't hear me say that anyway. We're blessed with Bentley Barnes saying, "Oh, buddy, we're filming here. What do you need, son? You need something?"
I'll come here and talk to you.
Well, right now we're live streaming, so you might have to just hold tight. A nice pass there. Bad on the shot. Rebound goes to Bearcats. Steal back by Bella Green. And 2 shots up. A shot goes up by Claudia Brown. Like I'm saying, it's just no one wants the ball. Then it's just falling all over the place. Oh, 3 seconds.
3 seconds, and she made that shot.
That's I call that, but that's what you call a cheap call there.
Yes, not the call that we want.
Rebound.
So we got 42 seconds left before halftime. 23-4 is your score with the Lady Raiders on top. Let's see here.
Looks like Marietta's going to pull back up into the full court trap.
See if they can get a couple more points before halftime.
He wants a bigger lead before halftime. I can guarantee you that. I know Coach Sparks will.
So you said the rule is ahead by 35. They run the clock.
They're going to give it
they can call a foul.
Or no
call
foul,
it out of bounds. We'll take it.
Yeah, 35 before they run the clock. And that's a state rule now.
That's for all games. That's not just this tournament.
We will have you a job. If you want to be a commentator, now we may have to give you a test on your basketball knowledge, but we will definitely take that into consideration. Baldwyn scores their first 2 points in the second quarter. Put back on the layup there. Shooting from downtown again by Bella Green. I'm going to say that Coach Sparks is going to have this discussion with the girls at halftime.
Right.
They keep shooting. That's fine, but let's try to get a little bit closer shots.
Oh, I think Louisville got away with a travel call there.
And with the rebound, they're going to count that. It don't matter if it's a score, but they're in good shape. Y'all heard that from home, but at halftime it's 23-6.
Give you a rundown of the points here. We've got Jonna Kate Lindley with 6 and Bella Green with 13. Laura Lee Lindsay with 2. Bay Abuse with 2. So a little bit spread out, but Bella Green is your lead scorer there.
Basketball families, we encourage you to pass the ball to State Treasurer David McCray and his College Savings Mississippi team. With College Savings Mississippi, you can lock in today.
So we're going to turn it on mute for a minute, and then we'll be back.
Right. All right, folks, we're going to come back on here for a minute. We still got 5 minutes left at halftime. Just real quick, I'm going to do my due diligence, just give a shout out to some of these folks as you're sitting here watching. You see our managers here for the girls basketball team hard at work. Miss Bella Holston, she's holding the bench down there, giving Johnny Case pointers. Georgia Kate seems to be staring into space, thinking about not real sure what to do, waiting on something. And Eva Kate Lambert's backing her up, make sure she doesn't run out of anything. And look, no team is complete without a good manager.
That's right.
And then here we see for you people at home, you got Coach McDonald on baby patrol.
Yes.
Miss Moreland has been gracious enough to keep books all year long. She's rolled down here and followed us all over keeping the stats. She was actually in the car last night with Coach Sparks trying to get back for the New South game. She's done us a good job. We appreciate her.
They had to have been hustling last night to get back.
I know how fast they were going, and for the sake of
for legal
purposes, we won't say, but main thing is they made it safe. That was a rough bus ride back home. I had to drive the bus, and that thing was flying all over the place. It was because we had an empty bus.
Right.
Aggravating. One thing you'll notice here, guys, is the teams will not go to the locker rooms for halftime. That's one thing they said is these recipients, everybody had to come dressed and no locker rooms. You see some of our crowd here. We got a good crowd. We had some entertainment yesterday, Dina. We had some folks,
some little dancers, didn't you?
You see some of our crowd here. Still got our big student section over there. Everybody's kind of sitting under us.
Yeah.
I told them, I said, make sure that you can catch us if we fall, because
right. It's a little
iffy down here. So make sure. Probably should have done that.
Hey, Miss Patricia. Glad you're on here watching us.
We got 3.5 minutes left.
104 online watching us.
That, thank everyone for being able. We want to thank Superintendent Miss Nikki Marshall for allowing us to do this. Hills Chapel, I'm sure most of them are probably coming through Macon by now.
Yeah, I was trying to pull them
up. Y'all may be watching from home. I don't know if you can watch YouTube in the car on the way. I guess we got cell data or something. If any of y'all are watching, be careful. Don't get any speeding tickets. As far as the weather, Dina, we're looking and stuff. I know everybody wants to know about school and not school. The thing is, we don't know till we know.
Well, because in Mississippi, you never know. It may be snowing on Monday, or it may be coming a tornado. We just don't know. Or both. Snow-nado. We just don't know.
We don't know. Luckily, everyone was able to go to school yesterday. No problems, no issues, but that's good. You always want to err on the side of caution, but you also, the kids need to be in school.
If you can save it for a day like that's really bad,
just some precautions. It is going to be cold, so folks make sure you wrap your faucets. Buy your milk and eggs, your milk and bread, so you can have your milk and bread sandwich. I don't know how that works, but
why are those the two things? I'd rather have frozen pizzas or something. I don't know.
If power goes out, you don't have to worry about it.
Well, that's true. We got our.
I'm telling you, you'll get a ticket in Scuba. It doesn't take long at all. We call it Title Town. That'll be Ticket Town. Time it's all said and done.
We got 1 minute and 30 seconds left before the games resume here, so hang tight with us. I think my kids have done bought out the concession stand, and we've been here less than an hour, about an hour.
Good thing is T-Daddy's on baby patrol, so they use the bank of T-Daddy take care of it. And the ball and shooting free throws here. We've got a 23-6 ball game. We'd like to see probably a bigger margin, but it's one of those deals where you just take care of business, get everybody home safe on the bus, and not worry about it. East Mississippi does have a nice facility. It doesn't look like much of a gym when you pull up, Dina, but on the inside they got nice chair-back seats, concession stand. Must be good because our folks are wearing it out all the way around. We got some guys down here on the sidelines. Looks like our student section. They're exchanging hats because your hat's color to my hat, so we'll go with that. We got 41 seconds before we start back.
Is that the Little Brother Club over there? That's kind of what it looks like.
Pretty much.
The Little Brother Club.
Coy Green, Baylor Barnes, Boston Foster. There's a whole bunch of them here. We're getting ready to go back. Looks like Marietta will go back with their starting five to start this for the next go-round. Now, the 8-minute halftimes,
that's a long
get a little
halftime.
long. As a former junior coach, you kind of run out of stuff to say after the first few minutes. Baldwyn has arrived with their boys team. They're sitting up in the corner getting ready to play. They will have the next ball game against the Marietta Raiders.
And they are coached by Jonathan Childs.
Jonathan Childs. Okay. And assistant coach, I believe, is Connor McKay. Jason McKay's son is the home coach. At this point, probably start seeing some Hill Chapel folks start coming in.
Yeah, I've seen a few come in.
Here we go, getting ready. Miss Stanley, thanks for cheering us on. checking in with us. You checked in with us early, gave us a good mic check. We appreciate it. Got a cross-court pass there to Bay Abuse.
Get in there.
And I told you then that at halftime, Coach
He
Parker
said
was
no.
going to shoot and take the ball in the hole, and shows what I know.
Either
Probably
he
why
did
he's
and
coaching and I'm up here.
Either he did and they didn't listen, or he didn't say nothing. Just keep
It goes
on.
in, it don't matter though.
That's right.
You're going to have a foul here called by number 3, Claudianne Brown, for a little bit of extra aggression on the trap. Hey, Kate, it's nice to see you jumping in here on the live stream as well. We're up to 105 folks. Thank y'all for joining at home.
Celebrities. I'm not going to quit my day job yet, but if anybody needs me to commentate some sports, I got you.
I want us to do okay. Look, we're having. I need to talk with Mr. Marks. We're going to commentate the spelling bee Tuesday.
Yes.
Spelling
Man.
bee Tuesday. We may just come up with something. We got a save there by Bay Abuse. Ball right back to her. Got a cross-court pass. Woo, all the way
Look
down
at
the
that.
court.
Get in there.
Scored by
Bella Green. That was a good play.
Now that would be fun, Dina. The commentator spelling bee.
Yes.
We'd probably get kicked out for being too loud.
Yes, it would be like a quiet commentating. It would. But you know, you can analyze facial expressions and stuff.
No, spell check the words. I can't spell.
I cannot spell to save my life. You'd be struggling if I was.
I'll have to do some specific training on that.
Yes.
So we got Baldwyn's kind of put a little more pressure on the ball this second half so far. Bella Green with the pump fake. Laura Lee Lindsay.
Get in there.
That's the shot I was telling you about at the beginning of the game, guys. She can hit that. That's kind of our role on the team play defense. Knock that shot down.
Corner shot is hard.
It is. And if you can do it, you get playing time.
That's right.
If you can't,
you on the
find
bench.
something else to do. So Marietta's back in that 1-2-2 half-court trap. Hands all over the place. Trying not to hurt people, but trying to get the ball just like that.
Get
right
that ball,
there.
Johnny Kate.
Johnny Kate with a steal. Layup. Really good. We take a 32-6 lead. As you see that 1-2-2 trap again. Was told I probably don't want to volunteer for the spelling bee because words are pretty difficult. So who knows? We may just ignore that I said that comment.
Could you get your principal license revoked if you can't spell what the 8th grade spelling bee kids are spelling? Is that like a prerequisite?
Lie here, Dana. Sometimes I have trouble spelling elementary when I write it out, so it's all good. It happens. We got a foul. We're going to pick up a foul there on number, not sure yet, for the 8th graders. Number 13, that is Bay Abuse. First foul of the game. That's okay. Sometimes we call those hustle fouls. We got 3 minutes and 41 seconds left in this go around. It's 32-6.
Not that I have a lot of basketball experience, but now I can remember when I was in junior high, Dad would say, if you're going to get called for a foul, you better make it count. What number is that shooting there?
Number 20.
Number
10. I'm sorry.
Okay. So 2 points for her. She gets on the board. Can't give up those free throws, though,
Ball
for sure.
And drop back in that 2-3 zone. 2-3 zone was one of those where it's kind of hard to run a 2-3 zone effectively when you're down by some points. But looks like we're kind of struggling to hold on to the basketball a little bit here. Nice pass by Claudianne Brown. Even better pass by Bella Green. Keep back out to Bay Abuse. A little short on the shot, a little long on the shot. Gonna have I don't know why we did that, but she went to save the ball and threw it right back out of bounds. It'll be our basketball. Kind of caught a break there, dude.
Yes, definitely. Or Johnny Kate's throwing the ball in. We've got 3 minutes and 15 seconds left in the third quarter.
Kind of dribbling around the court. Get something a little set up here. We'll try to run the play.
Good.
Nice kick out. Laura Lee Lindsay for that shot again. I tell you, that corner jumper, that's her spot. She's got to connect on a little bit.
Looks like Hills Chapel bus has arrived.
Mr. Dave driving the bus.
Coach Dave.
The bus driver. Carl Malone was the bus driver way back in the day, people. If you know,
who?
You know. Carl Malone. That shows right there.
I
you don't know who I'm talking
idea.
about. It's okay, Dina. It's all right. We'll school you one day.
No, back when I was in junior high, they had parents ride the ball bus. Now, did Mama ever ride the ball bus with you?
Thank the Lord, no. They cut that out.
No, Mother rode the ball bus along
We would
with...
have no kids play basketball because they would not want their parents on the bus with them.
Right.
The bus rides was the funnest part of basketball.
Yes.
Laura Lee Lindsay with the shot again.
Did not get
Still
it.
a little strong on the shot, corner shot. We got to kick back out to Bella Green here, guys.
Well, Mom came with her mom bag, of course, with candy and treats, and she was sugaring everybody up before the game. Cannot get a shot down here.
Shot goes in Bella Green, off again. Get right back. Looks like we're going to stay in that trout against the Baldwyn Bearcats. You know, one thing that you try to tell players when you're getting the trout is to not just run in there wild and attack it, and that's what they've done. They just still turn the ball over. Got a shot here by Laura.
Get in there.
Ball goes in. That's what you call team points. You got a deflection, a pass, a steal, and then a good shot there by Laura Lindsay.
I think both your Marietta teams, the boys and girls, they play very unselfishly. Like it's a team, and they're trying to get the best shot off, not my shot off, you know.
We're going to have a big mass substitution here. Coming in the ball game from Marietta, number 2, Sophie Hall, number 11, Mila Foster, and number 23, Chloe Barnes. Those are all 7th graders. Everybody will take a break except for Johnny Kate Lindley and Bella Green. They'll stay on the floor. My guess is they'll stay on the floor the rest of this quarter and then probably sit out the 4th quarter to kind of finish out sitting down. Here we go again, all hands on deck. Ball hits the floor. It's like hungry hippos. Everybody wants it. That's a good thing. That's a sign of a team that wants to play ball.
Yes.
Ball possession there. We'll go back to Baldwyn. Check the score there. It's 34-8. And 38 left to go. Baldwyn inbounds the ball out to Caroline Craven. Shot for 3.
Ooh, I thought that was going in.
Right out. This shit look good. Going up. Play there.
A little like hot potato under the goal there when the ball comes down.
Split the defender, take that layup shot. Couldn't get bailed out with a foul. She split the defenders trying to go up. Kind of shot that ball to the middle of the rim. You always want to try to get to the backboard on layup. She comes up and gimping just a little bit. I think she just kind of took the steal. She's going to stay in the ball game, so she'll do just fine. Bella's tough. I told her, she needs some knee pads and elbow pads.
Right.
Bony as she is, flopping around the floor the way she does, but she plays tough.
Sometimes you think these kids need like full football pads because it gets rough.
I've noticed that usually the girls are tougher than the boys.
Yes.
Boys don't beat me up. That's just the truth.
Well, they're scrappy and they're fighting for it for sure.
As far as leading scores today, Marietta had Bella Green has 15, Johnny Kate Lindley with 8, Laura Lindsay with 6, and Belle Hughes with 5. Claudia Ann Brown with a layup with a free throw. You're gonna have a foul.
No, that was wrong. I messed up. I scribbled that one out.
She has yet to score. She's gonna be on the board though.
She does have one foul. She's on the stat sheet.
We're gonna will her to score here a little bit later on. Like you were saying, it's even kill across the board. I mean, you got different kids that's got points. Makes a big difference. We have inbounds here by the Baldwyn Bearcats. We have a 34-8 lead. Minute 20 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Inbounds Bearcats bring it around top of the key. Marietta sitting back in that 2-3 zone. That's typical. Sitting in that 2-3 zone on a good closeout there by Sophie Hall. At the court, they're going to get her for a push-off. I was just knowing they was about to do that. Here's the irony. We're going to have some fans upset because yesterday we came absolutely unglued because boy from Calhoun City would push off. We couldn't get the call. Today, we barely put the elbow out and have all kinds of disaster. We're going to have no carry on the call. We'll show on shot. Rebound there by Johnny Kate Lindley. Have a minute left to go in this quarter. Baldwyn's going to kind of just a little transition defense again. Sophie Hall for 2.
Get in there.
Shot
good.
Goes up and in. That's good. Good play there. Good pass fake by Sophie Hall. Ray may claim her after all.
She's making up for that foul there.
Craven brings the ball down the court. Carolyn Craven. We know it's Caroline.
Bless
they think
her.
it's Carolyn. Brings the ball up the court. Baldwyn's guards had a rough time today against this zone, this trap.
Oh, 10 seconds.
10-second call. That's a quick 10. Now, they don't play. They count fast down here in Scuba. Probably because they're counting all their national championships in football, Dina. At Last Chance U.
Scuba's a football school.
Nice campus down here. Well, I say that, but yesterday I got to look and they've got banners for winning the MAC
in basketball too.
Tournament.
All the C's.
In 2002, 22, 21, 18 to 19. We're gonna have a travel by the Baldwyn Bearcats. 21 seconds left to go. 36-8 this quarter.
Dave with his man bag over here.
I have his other bag, so everybody called me Coach Dave yesterday.
Coach
I'm not Dave or a coach, so just
What's
this
up?
flunky. Shot goes out of bounds by the Lady Raiders. Following inbounds, they have 13 seconds left to play. Marietta's still in the trap. You do something so much, you just kind of have a trouble getting rid of it, not doing it anymore. Ball out of bounds. Stay possession ball on Bearcats. 2.4 seconds left to go. And this is the part of the day where you start yelling, don't foul, don't foul, don't foul.
Yeah.
And we get the steal, but there's so little time left. That's the day with it.
She tried.
Good effort. Good effort there. End of the third quarter is 36-8. Baldwyn, I think, scored 2 in that possession, in that quarter.
Yeah, we didn't score very many. Oh.
That's fine. Folks, I'm sorry we had to mute that. Senator McRae, or no, the State Treasurer McRae wants you to give to the Scholarship Foundation. We paused it. Didn't want to interrupt his.
There's no music here or nothing. Like, it's just straight
advertisement
yes.
and us. So,
yes.
Sorry. Got a rebound there by the Lady Raiders. Shot goes back up by Sophie Hall. Got a rebound, hard-fought rebound there. We're going to end up with a jump ball. Good job by Avery Trout. Hold on to that basketball, call that jump ball. That's just one of those deals where we don't get the ball right away, but we know good and well that we're getting the
We'll
next
have
one.
another one, yes.
So we're sitting in a 2-3 zone. We have on the floor right now Chloe Barnes, Sophie Hall, Avery Trout checked in, Mila Foster, and Exie Hawthorne. 33. So all 8th graders, all starters are sitting on the bench now. Told you I figured they'd probably finish up the game.
Right.
Sitting down, 4th quarter. Give everyone a little chance. This is where you develop depth right here, Danny. You want to see bench players, you want to see them come in, be aggressive.
Right.
Not take the foot off the gas, execute. Don't give up the lead. That's the number one thing.
Right.
Now, we got a cushion enough lead. I don't think we're in any danger of that today, but you don't want to basically give anybody anything to worry about. Once again, like I was saying, get that jump ball. Now we get the ball back. Does that have to play by Avery last possession? So we'll inbounds the ball. Looks like Sophie Hall will take the point guard role here for Lady Raiders.
You definitely want to come off the bench and give coach something to look at. You don't want to, if you were coming in with your starters, you want to come off the bench and just seamlessly go at it. Like, you don't want to disrupt the system.
What's that, a drop off whatsoever.
Yes.
Now, Baldwyn's going to be in the 2-3 zone. Marietta dribble back out, bring out to the top of the key, Sophie Hall. Chloe Barnes with a pass dribble. You're going to have a steal there by the Bearcats. Trying to get the ball inside. Bearcats take it away.
I know these Bearcat girls have to be exhausted because they don't have very many
have not
subs. I
either.
mean, they
got a steal there by Sophie Hall.
4 minutes and 35 seconds left in the ball game. And like we said, we'll stop this link and pull up another one for the boys' game.
Shot by Mila Foster. Good. Nice shot by Mila. Her parents were proud of her on there. Told her she didn't play well. They probably wouldn't bring her back.
Oh, no.
Home, so.
Now, Scuba will be a long ways away to be stranded, wouldn't it?
Shot by her. Baldwyn trying to bring it inside. Good bounce pass. Going to have a foul called on Avery Trout. Foul bell on the floor. One of those deals, we're a little late on the rotation. Pick up the foul. It happens. Awesome play. A second quicker, and you got a steal instead of a foul. Go from there. Baldwyn inbounds the ball. Marietta sits in that 2-3 zone. You give up an inbounds play there. She missed the shot. Ball goes back out to Sophie Hall. Take it coast to coast with a shot.
Get in there.
A little short. Mila Foster with a good rebound, good offensive rebound. She's going to shoot again. We'll draw the foul. That's pretty good rebound by Mal Foster. Keep the play alive. 2 shots. You see. Listen here.
Well, we thought it was Mila that got fouled.
No, Mila got the rebound.
Mila got the rebound. Okay, gotcha. Sophie went back up with it.
There she goes again with that free throw shot. She missed the first one. I'm sure her father will tell her about that after the ball game. It is 38-8. We have a 30-point lead here in the fourth quarter. 3.5 minutes to go. So that Coach Sparks can bring Jordan Walters in the ball game. And that's the second shot. So she's 0 for 2 that round. We're going to have a foul called on number 1, Avery Trout. Hustle foul. Stuff like that happens. Jordan Walters looks like to be checking in the ball game. She's going to go in for Sophie Hall. And ball's way back down here. Gets a good round of applause from the crowd. He said that was Avery Trout's 3rd foul.
No, I think it's a team. No, that wasn't her 3rd. That was just her 2nd.
And it's only very long to get a 3rd foul.
Yeah.
Hey, be aggressive. We'll take it. I think that's just her 2nd.
I think it's just her 2nd. It's only the team 2nd for this quarter.
So, Baldwyn Bearcats ran around the horn. A little bit of dribble penetration. Shot goes up. We'll get another foul. Now she might have 3. I think that foul is going to be on Jordan. 14, Jordan Walters.
Jordan. Sorry, I said Jordan.
On 14, Walters. That's her 1st. He's 3rd.
Got your Marietta boys down there ready to go.
Man,
how much time do they put in between?
8-minute half times, 8 minutes between ball games.
Okay.
I think they're just kind of set on college time, so there they go. Sorry guys, I forgot to let you see the scoreboard on free throws. One scoreboard the shot clock blocks our view of the scoreboard, so we only have one that we can really show you. They've got a nice one overhead, but the banners for all the championships that they win down here in Titletown is in our way, so we can't show you the overhead one. Mila Foster brings the ball up the court. They're going to be poked away there by Carolyn Craven. Caroline, we know who she is.
Blaze.
Going to have a poke away there. Ball will stay with the Marietta Lady Raiders. We have an inbounds play here with Mila Foster. 3 minutes, 22 seconds left to go in the ball game. Having a little trouble with the inbounds. Throw it.
There we go.
Get inbounds. Ball
out
goes
on ball.
Off the foot of Baldwyn. Nancy Hawkman having trouble picking up a pass there. But when you got a low pass, you got to bend down to get it. Then sometimes it's hard to come back up with it in your possession when the defender's hanging on to it. So it makes it a little difficult. We're going to have a little
she wasn't getting
hesitation
off
here. Somebody wasn't off the floor quick enough. Nancy Hawkman trying to inbounds the play. We'll try to throw a lob there. Mila Foster. Nice pass. Just right off her fingertips. Ball goes right out of bounds. Baldwyn inbounds the ball here. Coming up the floor. Looks like Alyssa Peters about to check in the ball game.
Have we had any local athletes that you know of come here to East Mississippi to play ball?
Our connection to East Mississippi, Walker Moreland played at Northwest. He came and traveled down here a few times. Now, David Dickerson, our assistant principal, Miss Lee Dickerson, her son David actually played 2 years of baseball. Actually, it may have been 3 years because of COVID. I think he played some time down here at East Mississippi on the baseball team. So he's playing now at Blue Mountain, finished up his college career. But he played at East Mississippi. East Mississippi actually had a baseball game going on. We pulled up in the parking lot.
Look nice out there.
Right
a little
past
chilly.
the big giant coliseum of a football field they have.
Yes, football field
I think they treat football here in Scuba like we treat basketball at Newside. Chloe Barnes brings the ball up the court. Pass to Alyssa Peters in the corner. Got a little pressure, a little defensive pressure. Always seemed to ramp the defense up a little bit. That's a good move to the goal. Didn't make the shot, but drew the foul. It's a good hustle play there by Chloe Barnes. Chloe's come off the bench sometimes this year and gave us a real spark. Got a good jump shot. Good little hustle player. So glad to see her getting some time. She's going to go to the line and shoot 2 shots here for the Lady Raiders. Hits the first one.
Makes the stat sheet.
Makes both of them. Nice shooting right there by Chloe Barnes.
So you've got several 7th graders that'll still be here next year playing, right?
Our 7th grade is our biggest group in the whole school. There's 44 of them. I think there's 7 of them on the girls basketball team.
Okay.
Maybe 8 or 9 of them on the boys basketball team. Some of them, that's a nice play there by Baldwyn.
Number 23.
Number 23. What's her name?
Araya Wren.
Araya Wren. That's her first buckets of the ball game. She'll go to try to complete the old school 3-point play. Now,
Foul called on Exie.
Score is 40-11. 2 minutes, 13 seconds left to go.
That is going to be 4 fouls on Marietta.
And we had one, Layla Roper, signed softball in 2021 with East Mississippi. So she played softball there. I forgot about that. I did know that. I then forgot.
Most of the athletes from our area go to Northeast, or we've had several go to Northwest. So.
We've had a bunch go to Northwest over the years. But now that I've been to this campus down here in East Mississippi, hey, if they want to sign Georgia Kate one day to a whatever she wants to do. If she wants to come to scuba, I'll let her come. It's a pretty nice place down
and
there.
it's a nice drive. I mean, it's just easy, straight on down.
Easy drive. We all know much about Coach Sparks. He's a creature of habit. And we stopped yesterday on the bus at the Love's truck stop there in West Point. And I told the SRO, Taylor Walker, I said, he's superstitious. If we win, he'll stop again. And sure enough, we stopped at Love's, and
there he was.
There he was. Him and Cooper getting something for the rest of the ride down. So.
Listen, now Cooper is his right-hand man, didn't he? Like, he's always been at ball games.
Got a good rebound there by Exie Holcomb. Ball and a little hustle defense. They're going to say ball went out on black team. I'm not real sure about that.
I don't agree with that one.
But we do have big lead, so hey, we'll play fair, I guess. We do have a 40-12 lead with 1minute and 29 seconds left to go in the ball game. Caroline Craven brings the ball up the court for Lady Bearcats, playing point guard position. She's played point guard pretty much all night for the Bearcats, but all day. I don't know if it's night or day. We played it once, so I guess it is in the PM. We got a foul there by Exie Holcomb. Have some free throw shots here. They're going to let the clock run a little bit, maybe drop it down. But they're trying to kind of speed the game up a little bit. They were a little bit behind yesterday, Dina, on there. We're supposed to have this next tip off at 2 o'clock.
It's going to be a little bit late.
Have a little run out. We're going to have another shot right there by number 23 from Baldwyn.
I think they've called more fouls. They have. I mean, they've called more fouls this quarter than any.
Sometimes, though, Dina, too, you come off the bench, you want to show coach something, you're a little extra aggressive.
Right.
You want to show something, been sitting for a while, hey, it's my turn, it's my turn.
Right.
Sometimes you just get a little over anxious. Now, it's something we'll have to watch out for coming on later, I guess. Exie Holcomb picks up a dribble, passes back to Nyla Foster. Nyla Foster loses the ball. We got a little tussle.
That's a little traveling.
Ball. When it gets this late in the game, then you get a jump ball. A lot of times, referees look at each other like, you going to call it? You going to call it?
Right,
no one calls it just to see.
Should have really been a travel.
Then the elbow gets thrown. But we'll go Baldwyn's ball here. Pass the ball inbounds. I'll finish up these last 30 seconds of the ball game. To score there 40-13.
So this may not be the last time that the Lady Raiders see the Lady Bearcats, right? Is there a chance they could play them in the county tournament?
They are, I believe, and I don't know this 100% sure. I think Marietta will play the winner of girls. Will play the winner of Bratcher and Jumpertown, I believe, and then Bearcats may actually play the Patriots. I'm not 100% sure on those brackets.
We play Wheeler in the first round. Our girls do. So is Baldwyn and Boone playing each other? Okay.
Now our boys, 7th grade boys, will play
2
Baldwyn.
seconds left.
That will be the end of the ball game, folks. Final here, 40 points for the Marietta Lady Raiders, 13 for Baldwyn. Just to give a quick recap of the ball game, John Kate Lindley had 8 points. Bella Green had 15. I think she will be our leading scorer. Orla Lindsay was 6. All those in the second half. Big points there coming out at halftime. And the game was still kind of in contention. Bella Buse had 5. Sophie Hall with 2. Nyla Foster with 2. And Chloe Barnes with 3.
Good job, girls.
I want to thank everyone for tuning in. Give us a few minutes to get set up. It's showing 10 minutes in between games. Give us a few minutes to get set up, stretch your feet, quit checking this place we have up here of video and ball games, and we'll bring you the Baldwyn Bearcats and the Marietta Raiders coming up next. Thank you for tuning in.